Peace, peace, peace. What's up? Peace, unity, love equals prosperity. Peace, peace. Family, gang, tribe. Welcome to the Think Better, Live Better casting. Oh, it's great to be here today. I swear it's great to be here today. For all of you watch the short, thank you for coming over unto the real reading. Today, we're going to be reading December 20th excerpt from The Language of Letting Go. Hi, I am I, and I am I. Thank you for joining us again. Today's reading is about the expectations of others, right? And yes, it's pretty beautiful. So I'm just going to read, and probably hang around a little few seconds afterwards, but it's just dope though. I'm just loving the energy today too. It's December the 20th. Oh man, it's like the day before the winter solstice. You know how that is, and it's just powerful energy. Moving into this. It's almost like the season of the. I don't want to say the dead because we're not dead, but you know how the planet has to go into hibernation. So it's like it's hibernation mode. So anyway, expectations of December the 20th. Here we go. It is our job to identify our needs and then determine a balanced way of getting those needs met. We ultimately expect our higher power and the universe, not one particular person, to be our source. It is unreasonable to expect anyone to be able or willing to meet our every request. We are responsible for asking for what we want and need. It's the other person's responsibility to freely choose whether or not to respond to our request. If we try to coerce or force another to be there for us, that's controlling. There's a difference between asking and demanding. We want love that is freely given. It is unreasonable and unhealthy to expect one person to be the source for meeting all of our needs. Ultimately, we will become hungry. Ultimately, we will become angry, right? Hungry and angry. We can become hangry. Ultimately, we will become angry and resentful, maybe even punishing towards that person for not supporting us as we expected. It's not reasonable to have certain and well-defined expectations of our spouse, children, and friends. If a person cannot or will not be there for us, then we need to take responsibility for ourselves in that relationship. We may need to set boundaries, alter our expectations, or change the limits of the relationship to accommodate that person's unavailability. We do this for ourselves. It is reasonable to sprinkle our wants and needs around and to be realistic about how much we ask or expect of any particular person. We can trust ourselves to know what's reasonable. The issue of expectation goes back to knowing that we are responsible for identifying our needs, believing they deserve to get met, and discover an appropriate, satisfactory way to do that in our life. And in closing, today, I will strive for reasonable expectations about getting my needs met in relationships. Ashe. Ashe, I say, ashe, I say. Now that's love, right? Like, you expect other people to do stuff, but be reasonable, right? Within their range of being able to fulfill those expectations, right? I always pride myself on knowing that all my needs are met. So I don't expect anyone to meet my needs nor do I expect them to really be anywhere that I need them to be, right? But so, I have very low expectations when it comes to people, but I have a high expectation for myself, right? I have a high expectation for myself to be responsible um, for fulfilling, for being for fulfilling my responsibilities and the things that I expect of me and the things that my loved ones expect of me, right? Because my loved ones expect me to be who I am and who I want to be, and my loved ones expect me to be, in love, be loved, and all of that, and that's all I can expect from them. But I can only expect that from them if I'm dishing it out, right? I expect that everything I'm giving out comes back, and I mean energetically. I don't mean physically. I don't mean I gave you $1. I expect $1 back. No, it was the giving. It was the energy of the giving, of the exchange of energy of knowing that I am giving into this because I love it, because I want to see it thrive, because it's the best for me and maybe for it, if that's what's needed in its or it or them or whatever. But if that's what's needed for them, so I'm happy to give, and I'm never expecting anything back. Only thing I expect back is the energy exchange, right? Is the you know I mean, I don't even say that it makes me feel good, that I expect to feel good off of it. It's just a vibe, it's just a vibe. I felt good when I gave it. So obviously I want to feel it when it comes back. And a lot of times you don't even know, like I don't expect, like I said, I don't expect that dollar to come back when I gave it out. I expect that what's going to come back to me is like way bigger than any dollar or any. It's an energy exchange. The it's like just even just the expectation of having the energy to get up and go and make another dollar. Let's just say that, right? Something simple as that, right? It's the energy exchange. It's the alignment, with the timing and everything. You know what I'm saying? Like that person that I gave that dollar to, it was the timing that they needed that dollar. You know what I'm saying? And maybe they didn't expect me to do it, but they expected that the universe would answer their question and provide their wants and needs at all times when it is. So I just want to say thank you for listening. I love you guys, and expect less from others, but expect more from yourself. Expect more from the universe. Expect more from everything you give, right? From all the energy exchanges, across the spectrum, as I said, across the board, across the universe. You know, just expect, the connection to be so deep that everything that you put out, comes back. It's you're a transmitting and receiving. You are transmitting and receiving all day long. So, you know, what they say, inspect what you expect, you know, inspect yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the most important. Peace, unity, love always equals prosperity. Thank you guys for coming and being here. I love you guys so much. I love even saying that I love you. I love feeling the love for you. You know, thank you.